You can use the Receipts page in QuickBooks Online to upload receipts and bills in a PDF or image format, which it can then attempt to match to your existing transactions. Note that you should never upload receipts or bills that contain sensitive information like credit card numbers, social security numbers, or health information. The receipts or bills can be PDF, JPG, or PNG image files. However, each image file or PDF should contain only a single receipt or bill. To open the Receipts page to manage existing receipts and bills or upload receipts and bills in QuickBooks Online, click the Receipts link under the Accounting app in the All Apps bar. To upload receipts or bills from your computer, click and drag the receipts or bills from your computer's File Explorer and drop them onto the dotted line area surrounding the Upload from this device button in the Receipts page. Alternatively, click the Upload from this device button in this section to launch an open dialog box. Use it to browse for and select the PDFs or image files of the receipts or bills to upload. And then click the Open button in this dialog box. Alternatively, to connect Intuit to a Google Drive account to access uploaded receipts and bills from Google Drive, click the Upload Receipts drop-down button in the Receipts page, and then select the Upload from Google Drive command. Then follow the sign-in instructions in the pop-up window that appears. Alternatively, to upload receipts and bills by forwarding them to a custom email address in QuickBooks Online, email them to the email address that follows the Anyone Can Autofill Multiple Receipts label. If needed to copy this email address, click the small Copy button to its right. Alternatively, you can also download the free QuickBooks Online mobile app for your mobile device's operating system. The QuickBooks Online app lets you sign in using your Intuit credentials, take a picture of a receipt or bill in the app, and then review and categorize it on the Receipts page in QuickBooks Online. After uploading the receipts or bills using any of the available methods, QuickBooks Online then processes the files, which may take up to 5 minutes. If the processing fails, a message tells you that, and you can click the X button that appears to close the message. After successfully processing the files, they then appear in a list on the For Review tab. Information that shows whether there is a matching transaction in QuickBooks Online for each receipt or bill appears within the Action column on the For Review tab. If QuickBooks automatically finds a matching transaction, then the match link appears here, and information about the matching transaction appears in the Category column. To match the transaction as is, click the Match link. Alternatively, to review the receipt or bill to add missing data and then add it to QuickBooks, or to manually find a match, click the Review command under the Receipts Action column, or select the Review command from the Receipts Action column dropdown. The receipt or bill then appears at the left side of the window that opens. If needed to change whether this receipt is a bill or expense, select the correct choice from the dropdown in the upper left corner of the window. Then add or edit any of the data in the fields that appear at the right side of this window as needed. To then save the transaction, add it to QuickBooks and close the window, click or select the Save and Close choice from the green drop-down button in the lower right corner of the window. Alternatively, to save the transactions and move to the next transaction, click or select the Save and Next command from the same green drop-down button. Alternatively, to save your changes but leave the transaction on the For Review tab, click the Save as Draft button. Doing this lets QuickBooks try to automatically find a matching transaction after its details are updated. Alternatively, to try to manually search for a matching existing transaction for this transaction if QuickBooks cannot find one, click the Search for a Match link at the top of the window. Then type your search term into the search field that appears in the new Match to an Existing Transaction window that opens. QuickBooks Online then attempts to find existing QuickBooks Online transactions that match. If the transaction appears in the search results, click it to select it, and then click the Match button in this window. Alternatively, to manually search, click the Search Manually link in this window and then use the fields at the top of the new window that appears on screen to search for matching transactions. If you find it, check its checkbox to select it, and then click the Match button in the lower right corner. To go back, if needed, click the Go Back link at the top of the window. If needed to close the Match to an Existing Transaction window, click the Close button within it. Separately, to show the matching transaction, if you chose to review a transaction for which QuickBooks thinks it has a match, instead click the See Suggested Matches link at the top of the window to open a Match to an Existing Transaction window. Then use the Suggested Matches dropdown to select the desired suggested match, and then click the Match button. If needed to instead manually search for a match, click the Search Manually link to perform a manual search from this window as just shown. If you select a match, QuickBooks then shows the matching transaction window, which you can close. To view the matched transactions in QuickBooks, click the Reviewed tab in the Receipts page. If needed to undo an incorrect match, click the Undo Match link under the Receipts action column on the Reviewed tab. If needed to undo an incorrectly added receipt or bill, click the Undo Add link under its action column on this tab. To delete a file, on the For Review tab, if you uploaded the wrong file or a duplicate file, click its drop-down arrow under its action column and then select the Delete command. Then click the Yes button in the confirmation prompt that appears. To perform batch actions on multiple receipts on the For Review tab, check the checkbox to the left of the receipts upon which to perform the same action. To select them all if needed, check the checkbox at the top of the column of checkboxes. Then click the Batch Actions dropdown above the list. Then select either the Confirm Selected, Review Selected, or Delete Selected command as needed. To confirm the receipts, choose the Confirm Selected command. If you select Review Selected, then use the drop-downs in the window that opens to select the value or values to apply to the selected receipts. Fields you don't edit are not saved. Then click the Modify button to save the changes, or the Cancel button to cancel them. If you select the Delete Selected command, then click the Yes button in the confirmation prompt window that opens to confirm the deletion, or click the No button to cancel the deletion. To view the file linked to a reviewed bill or expense receipt in QuickBooks Online, click the Reviewed tab, and then click the Expense or Bill link under the Linked Record column to open the associated transaction window. The name of the attached receipt file appears as a link in the Attachments field in this window, which you can click to open the file in a new window. You can then close it when you have finished examining it. If needed, to manage the settings for the email to which to forward receipts, click the Manage Settings button at the top of the Receipts page to open an Add Documents via Email window. To change the custom email part of the email address, which is your QuickBooks company file name by default, click the Edit Email link in this window. Then enter the email address to use in the field that appears and click the Confirm button. To cancel the change, click the Cancel link. To copy the email to which to forward expenses or sales forms, click the Copy button next to either the Expenses or Sales email address, respectively, in this window. To change who can send email to this email address, Click the Block Senders link in this window to show the Block Senders window. Here, type the email addresses to block from sending email to this address into the Enter Email Address field, and then select them from the drop-down that appears to add them to a list below the field. To remove an email you added, click the trash can icon to its right. To save the changes, click the Save button to return to the Add Documents via Email window. To close this window when finished, click the X button in its upper right corner. Remember to click the subscribe button to see more of our videos. See our full suite of courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides at www.teachucomp.com.